Scientists always organize their data to make it easier to understand. A good data table will allow readers to see trends or patterns in the data. Let's look at this data table to the right to see some important components that should always be in your data table. First and foremost, you should always have a descriptive title placed above your data table. That title includes the independent, dependent variable and the subject or the organism that was investigated. Remember, the independent variable is what is changed or manipulated by the scientist. And in this investigation, the scientist changed the coffee concentration. The dependent variable is what is measured or observed, and that was the growth rate. And the subject or the organism being investigated was the radishes. Putting the independent-dependent variable together and the subject can be confusing for students. So using sentence starters like the effect of or the relationship between is very helpful. I also want you to look at each column heading. Notice that it says 0% coffee, 25% coffee, 50% coffee, and 100% coffee. That shows us our unit of measurement. We were measuring unit by the percentage or the concentration. Also, look at the bottom row all the way to the left. That says growth rate. The unit of measurement for growth rate is centimeters per day. Good tables always include their units of measurements in their headings. In this table, we see both raw and analyzed data. If you look at rows, day 0, day 7, and day 14, those are raw data points. Those are the measurements that the scientist took. The last row says growth rate in centimeters per day. That is analyzed data. The scientist had to do some math to figure out growth rate. We had to look at the change in centimeters over time. Our next graph only shows analyzed data. It only shows growth rates. It doesn't show our raw data. Both of these tables are effective, and you can choose either table when you make yours for your investigation.